Sherien seem to have a newfound friendship, which has been fun to watch. However, they on the after show said that their song for you will be called "Busting It for Some Beats," busting it down for some beats after the alleged text message that was sent that you have said is not true.
Buzzing it
Bust it
down
down
for the
beat.
beats
I bust
in the
it, bust it, bust it
sheets
down for
in
the
the
beat.
streets.
Hey, hey, hey.
So I wanted to ask you, what would be your song for Shamia and Kelly? Oh God. I can't do it.
Hey.
Hey, no.
Hey.
Sidora, you are off glass.
You must be delusional. Baby, you must be loose.
Hey y'all, what's going on? It's No Chaser TV. Hey, wow. Hey Renee. Over there down to the Facebook. How y'all doing? Come on in, come on in. Let me turn my light on, child. We are gonna drink today. We're gonna talk today. We're gonna celebrate today because No Chaser TV is that girl. Get into
You already had a shot?
Not yet.
A mess.
How
You sure?
likely?
You sure?
I promise you, I have not.
Okay. Hey y'all. Y'all in the lounge?
Some people coming into the lounge. They coming on in. I see them. All right. Hey Tori B, how you doing? Ooh, look at me.
I'm great.
There we go. Let me get right up in on you. Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Renee, baby. One thing about it, we talked a lot on that interview with Drew Sidora that just premiered today on No Chaser TV podcast, as well as all of our digital social outlets. We talked about a lot of music, but we talked about a lot of housewives too, did we not?
Yes, we did.
Yes. Hey, Demisio. It was interesting because I had no idea that there was an exclusive interview with Carlos dropping, right?
The same day or the day before?
The day before, yeah, I had no idea. And that's not for me to know, but what it is for me to do is to make sure that I do my job, which is, make sure I don't have her regurgitate the same answers, have her repeat the same questions. So I had to literally redo my entire interview. Go check out Carlos King's interview with Drew Sidora. It was really in depth. It was really good. It humanized her to a level that I don't think that we get to see on the show. It explained a lot. And then, baby, what he did, he threw the pitch, and I went ahead and followed up and hit a home run behind him. I think I did all right. What about you?
No, I loved it. I mean, there was some silly moments. I definitely agree with her. In the song that she chose to give for Shamia and Kelly. Yeah, like now y'all buddy cops and now y'all want to talk smack. I'm like, Kelly, you got your own drama. Worry about paying that rent so you can open up that damn restaurant. How about that?
Well, I do want to go ahead and do something that we did not get a chance to do. Hey, everybody, my name is Chase. This is Tori B. We're streaming on our Instagram page for the first time ever for Happy Hour. So you guys may not know what this is, but this is when we talk about all of the hot topics for the week and give our unfiltered opinions on them. We've been doing this for a year now. I'm on YouTube, and now we're on Facebook, X, and this is our first Instagram Live. We're going to give it to you like we always give it to the people. We have a comment section on each one of these streaming apparatuses. It's called The Lounge. So anytime you guys leave a comment on No Chaser TV, you're leaving it in the lounge. So come on. This is Happy Hour. We pour our drink, we kick back, we talk our bullshit. We cuss, we fuss, and we fight, and we spill the tea. We talk the tea. Now, speaking of spilling the tea, y'all tried to come for me on Monday's Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
When I had got in the middle of our review that breaking news about Apollo.
Right.
And now look.
It blew up. Well, two good things in a week, huh? Done hit.
I don't know if that was a good thing, but
No, I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, yeah, I'm not reveling in it. I'm just saying, everybody was like, well, that's it. What's the big deal about him being with another bitch? It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Allegedly, if you are, seen around underground Atlanta with somebody and you're texting your estranged wife, baby, I want to be with you, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please. While she's out of town and you sneaking a woman in the house. Ooh.
Yeah, and she dropped the video. Oh my God.
Yeah, she dropped the video. We're going to go ahead and look at it. So what happened was over the weekend, one of our chasers or our tusslers, I still have not figured out what to call y'all yet.
I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, I do not know what to call the people yet, but one of the chasers or the tusslers sent me a video, if you will, of the people. And so here is what we were sent. This is at Underground Atlanta on Sunday at about 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning, child.
Look at Apollo, y'all. Yeah. He didn't call me.
Okay, so that was Apollo down to the thing. Give me 1 second. Let me get that out of here. That was Apollo down to the thing with this mystery woman. I've seen the comments across all of No Chaser TV. I don't think that's who y'all think that is, so I'm not going to repeat who y'all think it is. But I doubt that's who y'all think it is. Child, I'm going to repeat it. They think it's Sherien. I doubt it's Sherien. Highly doubt it's Sherien Whitfield. I highly doubt. I don't think that's Sherien.
I didn't see Sherien in that.
I didn't see Sherien in it either. However, Sherien is not here for the shenanigans. She's not here for the carrying zones. Give me 1 second as we get that together. What did you think about the interview while I'm getting that clip pulled up?
She really I liked you talking about the pop culture moments too. I like that. That was fun. It's not all tea and shade. Even though she threw some shade, child.
Oh, she threw a lot of shade.
Yeah, she threw some shade in there, some jabs. Cause I'm just like, she hasn't been on Watch What Happens Live to kind of talk about, what's been going on or anything like that. Just, what we get from the after show. So I really wanted to hear from her. I mean, Portia is using you for a storyline. You carrying her weight on the show at this point, even though she said she was going to let it go and she ain't really let it go. But it was about time we heard from Drew as to what's going on. And she's right. Like, I'm not believing none of this shit they talking about her messing with Dennis. That's just nonsense. And she threw some shade on the other interview too, in that to reference that. So it's Portia's really late, especially I like the fact that, she also was saying this woman is going through a divorce and you would think she would have more empathy. But no. Because Drew ain't going through a divorce like you, right? And then you go film with her estranged husband. I just, it's just their behavior on this piece is very late. Like, find something else to bring on screen, not this.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right. All right, you guys, we are now officially streaming on, I thought we were, but now we're officially streaming on Instagram for our first Happy Hour Live over on Instagram. Happy Hour is where we go live every week. We've been doing it for the last year on YouTube, and now it's on YouTube, Facebook, X, and now Instagram. So, hey, yes. So, I'm Chase. This is Tori B. We're going to be talking hot topics. We cuss, we fuss, we fight, we say what we want to say. We stand on our opinions, and that is just that. on all of the tea, shade, and gossip for the week. We are celebrating today the interview that just came out with Sidora. So we're gonna have some cocktails and we're gonna throw some shade. Right now, we're talking about the Apollo Nida of it all. As Sherien came out with some damning video evidence. This was after No Chaser TV exclusively broke that Apollo was walking around town with some woman down to the underground of Atlanta at about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, ting, over the past weekend. The same weekend that Sherien says that she was out of town and Apollo was trying to allegedly get with her that weekend. I don't even know if I believe he was really wanting to get with her. I think he was trying to ease her mind while he snuck another lady up into that thing, allegedly. That's what I think. Or do you think he wants to be with her?
Apollo wants to do whatever Apollo wants to do. And I'm sorry, Sherien, but you get him, you lose him how you get him, girl. So I don't really allegedly. All right, allegedly. So I don't know. Sherien.
Take a look. You see that? That is crazy.
Oh my God, Apollo.
I wonder what his sign is because he is so sloppy.
A Cancer or a Scorpio?
Oh, Apollo is such a Scorpio.
But why you say
Because we're not sloppy like that. If we're gonna cheat, we're gonna
not
because we want you to know.
All right, what sign do you think Apollo is in the chat?
He is a Scorpio.
He's a Scorpio?
Scorpio.
I hit that right on the nail. Didn't I tell you?
Why you said that about Scorpio? What the fuck?
I was right on point.
Why? Wait, girl. Apollo. Why are you doing this? Now be mindful. In April of this year, he released a statement, thanking Sherien and saying she was his latest, greatest inspiration, child, and she was God's gift to the earth. And he apologized for everything he put her through. Now he's allegedly texting her, "I love you, baby, please, baby, please." And he's sneaking a woman into their marital home, allegedly, and creeping around with her after dark. Oh, yeah, in the park after dark. Oh, my God. I don't know if that's Scorpio behavior, love. I don't know. No, ma'am.
Okay, you forgot Drake is a Scorpio, right?
The October Scorpios. Got to be. October Scorpios are different.
I could say something else, but it'd be taking it too far. No, it'd be taking it too far.
No, say it.
You know who else is in a Scorpio who's in a big case right now?
Who?
Diddy.
Bitch, no. 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 Is he an October Scorpio? He October Scorpio.
No, he's a November Scorpio.
Yeah, he late November.
He's November 4th, baby.
Oh, God. My Lord.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
My Lord. Oh, my God, honey.
It's just not looking good for y'all. Y'all some woman.
I need to know what the hell going on, Lord. Why?
Ooh, sorry.
Well, it can't be a sign thing. It's not a horoscope thing.
No, that was the horoscope thing.
No.
Y'all see how you try to make excuses?
It cannot be a Scorpio thing. That he is so like how he is because no tea, no shade, no disrespect to anybody. I'm not a freaky ass guy, so I'm not that. So now the case with Diddy, we're saying that he allegedly forced people and coerced them to do things. So that is completely
and
different.
Blackmailed them allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. These are alleged things, but I am not that. I just am not even that. Like I don't want to watch you have. And then I heard. Now I know you guys are mad at Lauren LaRose and y'all say she's not doing a good job at it, but I heard from the Breakfast Club that he allegedly had Cassie do things with the escort who couldn't get it, who couldn't keep his thing up. And then once he finally finished with Cassie, he licked the escort's semen
Yeah.
off of Cass. Oh! That's not a horoscope thing because that ain't me, baby. I didn't know it. Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm.
I don't even. It's so bad. I don't want to talk about it. It's disgusting.
Not me. Yeah, not I.
Disgusting.
Never that.
And
Never
the
that.
vitriol online. I'm just not. Anyway, y'all. So yeah, Sherien girl. You know, the alleged family violence that happened last year wasn't enough. Now, yeah, like I just don't get it. I would be like, his stuff would have been packed in at the door as soon as I filed for divorce.
I gotta say something, and I hope I'm not stepping out of bounds. I mean, absolutely no disrespect when I say this. Sherien must have low self-esteem.
I think she does, cause baby, being with Apollo was not a flex, child. Not a flex. A pretty face, a nice body, but that's it.
Maybe
It's
she feel
nothing
like,
else there.
and this is alleged. I don't know if she does or doesn't. But maybe she feel like she can't do better. I don't know.
This is I don't even know what to say. This has been a crazy couple of weeks. So all the
Yeah.
nonsense happening. So
Mhm.
I wish better for the ladies. Don't settle.
I wish better for anybody in a position of settlement. Unsettle that ass. Unsettle it. What are you trying to be funny?
Hey Sean. Hey love.
Hey everybody. Oh, bro, chat's in the lounge over on Instagram. Somali Queen _ Hey, Nick J Studios. All right, the people are in all of the lounges, girl. Cheers to that interview.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's drinking Hennessy, Lord. He's gonna be in rare form again.
That's if I'm on Hennessy and an edible. I don't know. I think I'll be all right.
The edible too.
Ooh, because one of those reviews I did for Atlanta, I was on one. Okay,
We could tell, child.
I was going in.
And we know, child.
Yeah, but no, I ate that review. Sure did. Sure did. Have you started The Valley yet?
I'm not watching that thing.
Yeah, you have to watch it. You have to.
I don't like those people. I didn't like them when they were on the first show.
They're not really on there. It's like a brand new group of people. And then like Jackson, Kristen, and Brittany. For now, at least. It's so good. You got to watch it. It's like really good. You would actually like it. You might as well get used to it since Bravo is whitewashing Bravo at the. Oh, let me hush.
You see? It's the Henny.
I guess they say DEI stands for done EI. We can't keep a black show on Bravo to save our life.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Y'all talking about getting rid of Atlanta. Damn, what we going out there?
Oh yeah, they're not watching the viewership is down. Seriously low.
Yeah, it's down. But I personally am enjoying the season of Atlanta. So
I like it. I mean, last week's this past Sunday's episode was a little boring for me, but otherwise, I really did like this season. Let's see what Phaedra's gonna bring. I don't know if I'm too hopeful though. I mean, I'm sure she brings drama, but I'm just saying.
I heard some things, and if what I heard is true, oh Phaedra,
Oh damn.
y'all gonna get the drama you've been talking about. That's if what I heard was true. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all wanted it.
You got it.
Yeah, you. Ooh, because there's a reason. You know, Angela wants that ass. You see.
Yeah, I wonder what transpired between them for that to be.
I would just say this. If what I heard is true, stop messing with people's relationships. That's all I can give you.
Because Charles is in the mix. I did see that towards the end. He said, get the F out of here. I told y'all Charles ugly. He with all the shits. Ooh, child. And why y'all always coming for people relationships? Y'all learn from Giselle? Like, what's going on here?
Sean says Phaedra gossips about Charles. Close. Oh. Oh. I love being in the position of knowing. I got to be honest with you about it. I want to watch this. Hello. You must be delusional. Oh wait, no wait. No wait. Yes. No, stop. No. I'm on Happy Hour Live right now. You say. Yeah. You gotta go. I think it's No, I'm on it too, and they can hear you.
That's what you get for answering the phone.
I was going to say, hey, let me just call you back, right? They got the you must be delusional. Oh my God.
Love said, who's calling?
Oh no, that is not my man. Okay. I wish it was. I don't wish he was, but I wish it was. You know.
Yeah.
That is my cuz. That's so funny. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. All right. House of Aaron says that he has some tea allegedly on what happened between. I just got a text message. What happened between? Oh gosh. Mama Diane and Shamia's mom. I believe her name is Sherien. And so we're going to go ahead and get a snippet of what House of Aaron says that he was told about what happened between the two.
She done had to add some sauce. But I was like, ooh. Knowing good and goddamn well what your mom did to my mom was egregious. Well, what did she do? Well, let's talk about it. Allegedly, okay, this is all allegedly, okay, from a source, from the streets, Mama Joyce and her streets. Back in 2001, Mama Diane owned 2 or 3 daycare centers, right? Mama Morton also owned a few daycare centers. Ironically enough, around that same time, my mom owned a daycare center. Well, they was cool. They were both business women. Okay, multiple businesses, Tokyo Tony Trucking. They sponsored children in Uganda. But no, what happened in 2001? Okay, what was the biggest news story? 9/11, right? So what I didn't heard is that after 9/11, I guess the economy was out of whack. Parents didn't want to send their snot-nosed children to, be taken care of by strangers. And so, they said that the daycare business took a nosedive. I have not researched how the daycare business was affected by 9/11. However, what we do know is that Diane's business was affected shortly after 9/11 in one of her daycare centers. And I asked, did she own this particular daycare center or was she leasing the building out to run the daycare center? And they told me she owned it. Well, one particular center of hers was in this building and she was having issues with the business and financial struggles and stuff like that. And she was just going to let the property go into foreclosure. At the time, she was confiding and venting to Sarah, Mama Morton, Shamia's mom. And she was telling Mama Morton about her issues and her struggles and how, the economy and, business is down and enrollment is down and revenue is down. Therefore, profit is down. Therefore, my money is looking funny. I'm going to let this shit go into foreclosure. Okay. I don't really care. She tells Mama Sarah, I don't really care what happens to the property as long as somebody don't buy the property and then open up a daycare center and compete with my other daycare centers that I have left. Well, the property gets foreclosed on, and I guess it goes to a sheriff's sale, an auction. Apparently, allegedly, someone bought the property. And that someone was Mama Sarah Morton. And y'all, what did Mama Sarah Morton do with the property? She took Mama Diane's sign off the side of that building and put Mama Morton's, and it became one of her franchises, one of her daycare centers. Y'all, when Mama Diane found out that it was Sarah who bought up the building and started operating her business, her daycare out of it, she was livid. She was livid. Okay. She immediately cut Sarah off. Diane immediately cut Mama Morton off. Right. My first question when I heard this was, well, why didn't Mama Morton buy Mama Diane's business or property from her directly instead of letting Diane go into foreclosure and then buying it at the auction? We don't know. Questions that need answers. Again, this is all alleged. But listen, so that's when Diane cut her off, cut Mama Morton off. On top of that, apparently there had always been some sort of like secret animosity and some secret jealousy and some secret competition. Mama Diane would do this and Mama Morton would do that. And Mama Morton would do that and Mama Diane would do this. Now, the way I heard it, it was kind of like one-sided, as if Mama Morton was biting off of everything Diane was doing. But for dramatic effect, let's just say they were biting off each other, okay? But apparently, allegedly, Diane had bought her a house and was flexing on her haters. And all of a sudden, Mama Morton was doing the same thing, bought a house a week later and said, oh, I can do that too. Oh.
All right, so that's the alleged tea from House of Aaron, our friend House of Aaron. Now, did you want to go ahead and get in? And before you do, go ahead and read that Facebook comment for me from LaWanda Stewart. LaWanda, I believe you're referring to the Drew interview, so thank you so much. Go ahead.
Yes. LaWanda said, really great series, progression from start to finish, was well structured. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Appreciate you, LaWanda. So what are your thoughts on what House of Aaron said?
So very interesting. I didn't think it would be that damn deep to where it was a business thing. But, there are women who compete with each other in their friendships. And that's sad and it's unfortunate. Again, this is alleged. If this really happened, it does seem one-sided. I like to get the full story. Like, there's always two sides to the story and then there's the truth. So, we don't know if Mama Diane did something for her to feel like she had to compete with her. I don't know. This is all crazy. That's real drama.
Yeah.
If I confide in you and you go and like a vulture and just, I mean, she lost the business, but dang.
Well, personally, I'm glad to hear that this may be what it is, because what I heard, what it was completely different, and it's way worse. And I was asked not to share it, so I just would say that there are a couple of different stories out here floating around about what happened, and so I don't know if we'll ever get what happened unless they actually tell it. But what I heard was way worse. So, now,
But what I will say is if that is the story, I can understand why Mama Diane was talking so much shit about Shamia.
I don't understand why she would talk so much shit about Shamia, because you're still projecting. You should still leave it between her and the mom.
I'm not agreeing with. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Shamia, I'm just saying I don't.
I
Still don't know
agree.
why she would have done that unless Shamia has outright done something like. And it's crazy, because if that's what it is, it's very easy to say, "Oh, she want to be like my baby. Oh, she do everything like my baby." When you and your baby and her are friends, and odds are they want to dress alike and do everything alike anyway. You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
So I'm not going for that. I still don't like that they projected their issues onto their children, because it looks like the daughters have acquired some of that dynamic. But to me, what it feels like is the dynamic has been acquired in reverse, right? If, like, I'm just going based off of what social media says in the comments that I read. So you guys say things like, "Oh, Shamia got a rich African, and so Portia broke her neck to steal that lady husband allegedly and get her a rich African so she can get her a bigger house than Shamia and live a life like Shamia." So if what Aaron is saying is true, and Diane felt that Sharon was biting off of her, then which apple is falling from which tree?
I
You
agree
get what
with
I'm
that
saying?
too. Yeah, no, I absolutely do.
I'm a little bit confused as to why she would feel that way about Shamia if this is what it is, because it doesn't sound like it has anything to do with the daughters to me.
It doesn't, but it
If
does.
this is what it is.
A lot of mothers live through their daughters. So, in a way, yes, she's projecting the beef and everything else, but in my eyes, both mothers wanted their children to marry up, and maybe Shamia really got that dream, and at Portia's age, she's still searching for it, and they thought they had it until they found out that Simon was a scammer,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
We allege everything. We don't know what's to be true and what's not to be true. We're just talking the tea, talking the hot, juicy goss, and drinking the Hennessy, baby. You not drinking?
I ain't drinking no Hennessy.
What you got? Some bullshit over there in that cup again this week?
Yes.
Girl. Mm.
Staying hydrated.
Ooh. Oh, brother, give me a break. I'm not buying that fully. It does sound really good, but it does not explain to me how the mother's relationship trickles down to the daughters. If there is nothing that the daughters have like outright done, then to me it is projected and it's petty and it's sad.
It is.
If that's the case. Now there could have very well have been something done that we're not privy to. Shamia refused to talk about what happened. Portia just warned her not to speak about her mother again in that manner. And
Can we?
Well, I was going to say, hold on, just let me say, I know a lot of people were saying maybe the screener that Portia got was different from what aired. It wasn't. It was the same. Everything that aired is what aired. So
Some confused as to why she took such great offense. Unless she just doesn't want to mention her mother.
probably just
If
doesn't want her mother being brought up. But how do you feel about that when her mother brought Shamia up?
I just Portia. I'm gonna be real with you. Portia overreacts to a lot of things. If that's your best friend, you have her number. Even if y'all not speaking, there was no need for you to post that on your Instagram, Portia. You have an issue with your friend, you call her. You acting out and you acting like a child. And this is what everybody is frustrated with her. Be a grown-ass woman and handle that privately. Shamia was your friend before you arrived on this show and before she arrived on this show. Now you're in the wrong. She was wrong for running to Drew and Angela and talking about you. Shamia was absolutely wrong for that. And here you are overreacting again for no reason because you could have just called her and told her.
Mm-mm. I don't know where I stand on this. I feel that Shamia definitely went and confided in the ops. There's no ifs, ands, about it. The pinky promises, the cocktails, all of that stuff is no excuse. She did need to confide in someone, but she confided in the ops, and I think that is that is where she went wrong on her end. And I do think that there was a willingness to bring it forward to the group because it's to the group now. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. Do you think that she has regret for continuing to be friends with Portia after Portia didn't attend the wedding, especially? So it's interesting, right? Sometimes you have annoying, and I'm not coming for anybody on this, but like there could be a situation that people could move forward from and it never just be right, no matter how far they are removed from it to a person, right? Like when you everything else is fine, but when you bring up that one particular situation, it's never going to sit right with them, and they can easily flash back to where they were in that moment and how they felt. I've had those situations. Have you?
Yeah, but I don't respond in that way.
Well, I'm not saying. Well, hold on. I'm not speaking on that. I'm just talking about
Yeah.
that particular portion of it, right? And then when you find out new information about it, it's like now you're pissed off all over again.
Yeah, absolutely.
So she already has always clearly always felt a way about Portia not coming to the wedding, and it was because Portia had blood clots and a liver problem and scoliosis and stuff like that, and couldn't. She had the gout.
Where is your scooter then?
She had ingrown hair. She had a lot of stuff going on. She couldn't make that flight to Africa, and that was the reason that Shamia was given. She did not know that Portia did not opt to go as well because they were not speaking months before. Mind you, they weren't speaking because of something that Portia did to the friendship, which was entertain all that foolishness that Phaedra was spouting about how Shamia does both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't have her back in that instance. So they're not speaking because of the situation you created. You don't go to the wedding. You tell me it's one reason, and then 10 years later, when it comes up, you accidentally slip out and say the real reason why you didn't go. Now I'm pissed off all over again at you.
Yeah. And she has every right to be.
And I'm not. I still, like I said, think that Shamia did a lot of things wrong in this situation, but also I could understand that particular piece of the puzzle being a lot for somebody like, what the fuck? I didn't know that. And then you found out when Britt Eden them found out, girl.
I know. I mean, that's why she became emotional in that clip from the after show. I just, she really should have stepped back from the friendship after she saw that clip of Portia sitting there and allowing Portia, allowing Phaedra to say that and not say anything and be silent. I would look at you differently. You ain't my friend.
Love says Shamia should have said something years ago. She should have, and that's on her. She did not. It's not on Portia that she didn't say anything years ago. In a perfect world, you would say things right then. Some people have a problem with that. Some people have an issue. She said that she felt scared to bring it to the lady. Let's explore why she feels afraid to bring it to Portia. Why would she be afraid to bring it to her friend? Oh, her mama already hate her guts. She's already telling you the apple don't fall far from the tree. Don't fuck with her. Your relationship strained, so you feel like you're bringing everything to a person. Every time somebody piss you off, you bring something to a person. They're gonna want to stop fucking with you, and you don't want to lose out on your friendship. I don't know. Maybe that's what she was thinking. I don't think she was cut as dry as people feel. You were saying?
I feel like Portia acts like a child. Who wants to go and confront a child? Who throws a tantrum and huffs and puffs and moves cutlery when you trying to speak with them about your honest feelings and be vulnerable? Portia ain't nobody's friend. I'm sorry. It been that way. And she chose to ignore all of that. That woman has showed you who she was for years. You know how we know? We've been watching it.
Wait, when you go to Beyonce?
The 28th. Oh, that's next Wednesday, child. I will not be here for happy hour. Sorry.
Yes, you do.
What?
You got an obligation, baby.
Chase trying to have me not go to see Beyonce. You crazy as
My
hell.
husband telling me to settle right on down. Right about now. Tori B is telling me that she won't be around next Wednesday. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. But you know, Tori B, if you don't come, your ass gonna be fired, so you better get to that.
That's why they can't hear you.
They can't hear me.
Part of that got cut out.
You a hater.
No, I ain't. You a hater.
I never. That's one thing I've never been accused of, girlfriend. Never been a hater. I always congratulate the girls on their accomplishment. Catch. Ooh, did I just say that?
That don't make it true.
But it is true. Did I not give Drew her flowers?
We can do that offline. Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay, thank you. Love wrote a long comment. Go ahead and read it.
If you act like we're good and nothing is different and we are still close, you can't switch up later. Portia isn't a good friend, but you teach people how to treat you.
See, that's the thing. When you say you can't switch up later, I can do whatever I want to do. So that's why you lost me. I think that if you shouldn't, you would hope a person doesn't switch up on you. But you know, it may take a person 10 years to realize that what they've been going through is 10 years of some bullshit. You never know. You never know. And I understand. I think that, you know, Portia's tired of looking like the bad guy and the aggressor in her friendships and relationships. And I think that it's a very layered dynamic. I don't think it's all on Portia. I think that, you know, Shamia definitely has done wrong in this situation too. But I don't know. I just feel like maybe the friendship has run its course. I don't know.
I do believe Portia needs to go and seek some guidance. I do. Because you can't control people, baby. And she ain't learned that at 42.
Well, she's trying to control Dennis.
This is what I'm saying. So she need to talk. Why is it that you got such control issues, sweetheart?
Mm.
You can't control people. And she think we dumb. No, because how would this look to Pilar? Girl, I know you ain't doing that. Because you ain't no role model. Did you think about how this would look to Pilar if you stole allegedly somebody's husband?
Oh Lord. Okay, so we here at No Chaser TV did go ahead and have an interview with Sidora. We taught her new album, I Did It To Me, as well as all things Real Housewives of Atlanta, and her new show premiering on Bounce TV with Columbus Short. Here's an excerpt from that particular interview. I'm not sure which one it is, so we'll find out together. But you can definitely go ahead on all of your podcast streaming networks on Spotify, Apple, and Android, and take a listen to the interview that we did. And if you want to watch it, it is up here on YouTube as well.
Check it out.
Yeah, I feel like, at the end of the day, I've had Angela's back, in this group. And I'm going to continue to have her back. I feel like, but Angela doesn't really need me to have her back. Angela can stand, like she said, in her size 12 shoes. She's going to be all right. But I think for me, the person that's going to have the most to answer for me is definitely Portia, because she never talked, the whole season. It was like mute challenge. So I'm hoping that Portia is going to, be able to communicate and use her big girl words to express herself, because I'm going to have a lot of questions.
All righty. So she says she's going to have a lot of questions for Portia at the reunion. What is the question that you think she should have for Portia at the reunion?
Child, why you couldn't find something else to talk about other than me? So why didn't you show the receipts of the text messages? Because
we definitely talked about the text messages in our interview.
Yes. And so that's a big one. Stop fabricating stuff, because Dennis definitely said that didn't happen. And here you go floating that story around. I think the other question would be, why would you sit here and allude allegedly to me giving him fellatio? I think it like all of that and the other part where her friend was at the table and kind of alluded to Drew having some sexual relationship with Dennis. I just don't count the miles on nobody coochie. Mind your business. I don't like that. As women, we shouldn't be doing that to each other. Again, Portia is a married woman, and Dennis is her child's father. He don't owe her shit other than being in that child's life, and she don't owe him shit. And she moved the hell on. But now you ain't got nothing to do because, you are in the process of dissolving your marriage. But again, Portia, go talk to somebody and figure out why you got so many control issues.
Now Jennifer Lewis. I
love her.
I love her too. Jennifer Lewis, please let me interview you. I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna just sit back and listen.
Yeah, she cuss. I love her.
Me too. I'm Jennifer Lewis.
I'm motherfucking Jennifer Lewis.
What are they? I have heard this Jennifer Lewis story from her book, and it was about her time on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And one time she said that Will Smith was flirting with her, and she told him she'll wear his little young ass out.
not surprised with that. It's hilarious.
I don't remember if they actually did it. I don't think they did it, but he would be like, pushing up on her. And she was like, Lord, it was hard for her to fight it off, but she had to be professional.
I can't.
She told him, "La boy, I will your ass out. I'm Jennifer Lewis." Jennifer Williams and Evelyn Lozada are fighting about God knows what. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's not on No Chaser TV because I don't care.
Neither do I, but it's just
But y'all care about it.
Yeah.
The people care about it. So I'm sorry, you guys. I'll do better when it comes to Basketball Wives, and we'll make sure we get some Basketball Wives content up on No Chaser TV. Y'all not tired? She like the man. She want to be with the man. What? I don't understand. He's a this, he's a that. Okay, my thing is, once you tell a person your man is this, your man is that, that's what you, after you done told, you done did what you needed to do, back up.
That's
or
her
else
life.
it becomes like what it's become.
Yeah, that's her life. She want to throw it away. It wouldn't be the first time she's dealt with a man like that.
Shit, it wouldn't be the first time Evelyn threw her life away over a man. So what are we doing?
Oh, you ain't never lied.
I do find it interesting, though, that Jennifer is willing to fight this out with Evelyn when all those years ago, it's been 20 years at least. Oh my God. When she warned Evelyn about Ocho Cinco, and she was coming from a good place, she said, and Evelyn excuse my language, snapped out on her that she would take great offense to her doing it this time too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you knew the place that you were coming from, what about the place that Evelyn is coming from initially was so bad? Like, how did you come to that conclusion? Now, once Evelyn started meeting with private investigators on camera and stuff like that, okay, then yeah, kiss my ass. That's like a lot, right? But
here's the thing. The Christian children's mother, allegedly, I don't know. She could be a relative. I don't think the young lady said specifically that she was the children's mother. But allegedly, you owe child support, and not
they
being
wearing it or something?
Huh?
Are they wearing the child support? I saw something about people saying they be dressed out in labels.
Oh yeah, Jen and him, yes. And also, here's the thing, Jen, if you are married, because I don't know, that was thrown out there too, that they ain't really married. The word on the street is she pulled a Yandy. And so if you are married to him, as his wife, allegedly, if you his wife, you got to pay his child support, Jen. Back child support.
That's my husband. All right, you guys, give me 1 second. Let's go ahead and take a look. This is going to be courtesy of the Neighborhood Talk. And because I didn't run it on No Chaser TV. But I know y'all want to talk about it. So, like to hear it. Here it go. You might think life is just a breeze, seeing trouble from a distance. Yay. Yes, I'm on that Hennessy.
We can tell.
No, you can't.
I am mama. I am taking care of these babies. And guess what? I want you to live your best life. Do what you want to do. Travel, see the world, live your best life. But stop causing chaos in other people's lives and not taking responsibility for what you have to do to fix it. Fix it. Stop not paying people back. Stop ignoring the fact that you owe child support. Stop pretending like, oh, life is so grand and we're rich and we have all this money and we're just living our best lives and we don't care what we're doing to everybody else. We're just la 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 la, just fuck everybody. We're living our best life. Okay, keep living your best life, but guess what? We're coming for you. We're coming for you because you still owe money. You still need to take responsibility, and if you don't want to do it, we're going to make you. My issue with people is that you think that you can go into somebody's house, build a relationship, get close to those people, and then walk the fuck out and throw a grenade in that bitch and light it on fire. And then you turn around and look back like you did nothing. You take no responsibility for what you've done to cause chaos in people's lives. That's my issue that I have. Because if we really want to talk about it, we have receipts, text messages, conversations showing where you have disrupted the peace in people's homes. That's why you owe people money. You owe your own children money. You owe your own children so much back pay because you don't take responsibility for what you're supposed to do as a father, as a businessman. That's why we're speaking up. So y'all can give zero fucks all you want. So get ready. Because yes, I am mama. I am taking care of these babies. And guess what? I want you to live your best life. Do what you want to do. Travel, see the world, live your best life. But stop causing chaos in other people's.
All right. Do you think Jennifer gives a damn?
She need to, because if what that lady is saying is correct, her coins is at stake.
So basically, the concern for Jen is she's the next victim on the list.
If they are legally married. Because that was thrown out.
A DOG. You know what it is?
No.
He must have a ding-a-ling of steel.
I thought it was of gold.
He must have a ding-a-ling of gold. Oh, there ain't no way on God's green earth I'd ever deal with that. No, 'cause he must have a ding-a-ling of gold, oh gold, oh gold, oh gold, gold. He must.
Oh Lord.
Ding-a-ling of gold, ding-a-ling of gold. Child, one time I had me a little ding-a-ling of gold, child.
We've all been there.
Let your fool drive my car. Drop me off the work, drive my car. He was going to see niggas in my car.
And I know you got your lick back, right?
I absolutely did. I fucked every nigga he fucked. In hindsight, I don't know if that was smart, but I was young. Now, anybody you cheat on with me, baby, I could cheat on you with them too, times two. I almost ended up marrying one of them. He must have a ding, cause there ain't no way on God's green earth that I'd ever take him back. No, he must have a ding-a-ling of gold. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, oh.
Keep playing with the Lord.
I'm not playing with the Lord. I need the Lord to deliver me from that. What are we talking about?
What was we? Oh, Christian and Jen.
Fuck Christian and Jen, and fuck Evelyn too.
Them chicks is, I don't know what age you stop being messy. I don't know.
I don't know.
just in my life, I don't need that. Excuse me.
Oh,
I beg your pardon.
how old are you?
I beg your pardon.
How old are you?
Old enough.
You're messy.
I don't need no. I like my mess on TV, not in my life. Thank you.
Y'all mad? Who they mad in the comments?
Where you
Thank
see
you,
they laughing at you?
Let that man take my car, girl. I don't let the man do nothing. I was like, sure. Don't worry about filling the tank up. I'll fill it up when you bring it back. What?
I ain't never.
Nah, I wasn't that crazy, bro. You better have my tank right. My tank better be right.
Yeah, period.
And
pay for the gas. You gonna burn up my gas? And I'm gonna put no.
He had a ding-a-ling of gold, but he also had a gas car. You better fill her up. Stop playing with me. Oh boy, I tell you what. Anything else you want to discuss? Oh, the Real Housewives of Potomac were at the Preakness event over the weekend, and surprisingly enough, people were surprised to see a familiar face in the lineup of Real Housewives of Potomac, and it looks like because Karen's gone and Mia's gone, they've done like an overhaul, kind of.
Yeah, she knew a long time ago she wasn't coming back.
I don't think you think so. I think you think she knew a long time ago.
I mean sooner than she posted online. Because they had already casted them and they filming.
Okay. Well,
when did they know they was gonna get rid of her to have another spot?
I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. She knew longer than when she posted it and said, "Me on more times."
You said what?
That was the name of the newspaper. Me and more times.
No.
Like we supposed to care. Just say you move to Atlanta and call it there.
I care. I care. So the Real Housewives, I care. So I don't give a damn what you say. They were at the 150th Preakness event in Baltimore, and we saw Kiana there. We saw Giselle. We saw Wendy. We saw Ashley. Child.
Tomato.
Who asked Ashley was getting into?
Somebody need to get in her ass for singing the way she been singing and carrying on.
She said about her singing performance that there was something wrong at the news station, and so that's why it came out that way. Not her, the news station. Oh, Ada late.
Don't she look bad. Ashley, don't never let me see you in the street. I tell you to your face you can't sing.
I think we saw Wendy. I mentioned Wendy was there as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. But also Jazzy was there.
Oh,
So
Jazzy.
Jazzy, it looks like she's been filming.
Friend of.
I don't know. I don't know if she's on. I don't know if she's off. I don't know anything. But she was there and she was filming.
Okay, Jazzy.
Oh, and Stacy was there as well. So Stacy.
And she got some answers. We ain't getting this for a while. We need some answers though. Hopefully Giselle.
I think maybe that might be why Jazzy was there, because I've heard it's been a Stacy gang up so far this season.
Yeah, because she was lying.
So maybe Jazzy's coming to have Stacy's back. Oh, and Kiana was there.
Full time?
I think Kiana's keeping her flute, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know though.
But it's true, right? She got rid of Greg?
I don't know. She just posted a picture with him recently.
Oh, damn.
I don't know what's going on with her and Greg, child.
I thought they broke up. Oh, she looked good.
She looked really good.
She looked good. I like that on you, girl. She still ain't get a stylist yet.
Unless she let Arabella pick out her picture. Arabella pick out her outfits.
Ew. What the hell is it? That dress looks so stiff. Yuck.
There are rumored to be 2 new housewives testing, so we'll see. Outside of that, was there anything else that we missed?
Not really.
No.
Other than my New York Knicks is going to the Eastern Conference.
They won?
No, they play tonight. But I'm just saying,
y'all so they won 2 games, right?
Excuse me?
What game is this? Game 7?
No. Ain't wrong. This is game 1.
Oh, so they won the last series.
Yes.
Get out of town, Brown.
Yes, my New York Knicks. That's right. You know what I mean?
And we also want to send our condolences over to Angela's family and Angela as well on the loss of her mother. So we want to go ahead and send our condolences for that. Mia also told the girls of Potomac to keep her name out of their mouth. And Coleman Domingo is a fan of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. He just started watching Salt Lake City. If there was a new person to Housewives, what do you think is required Housewives viewing?
Yeah, gotta be Atlanta. Early years of Beverly Hills. I never did OC, so I don't know nothing. And also Jersey. Early season of Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Peak Housewives.
Mm-hmm.
And New York, beginning the first couple of seasons of New York.
I was going to say New York, but baby, them people have reported. We have a strike on, and we don't have a strike. We have a warning, official warning on TikTok. I wrote a scathing report on Ramona Singer, and I stand by what I wrote, and they reported it. So, yeah, I'm going to be talking about the New York girls, honey. But that being said, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as you guys always do. Follow us on all of our No Chaser TV platforms. Thank you so much. We have hit nearly 70,000 followers / subscribers across all platforms. So thank you so much for everything. We just dropped a Drew Sidora interview. So go ahead and check out our Drew Sidora interview. I would like for one of the mods, if they could, to get a link to the interview, if you guys could, and drop it in the group chat. 1 second. Coming to break you off. I will get the link to the podcast version of it. You guys go ahead and keep listening to the podcast. Thank you so much, and rating us 5 stars. We do greatly appreciate it. Our reviews of the Real Housewives of Atlanta are up on the podcast as well, and we'll have episodes 9, 10, and 11 up this week. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. Tori B, did you have anything you wanted to say?
No, just stay blessed and moisturized, and don't be involved in these ashy behaviors in these internet streets.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody everywhere. Here is the link. It is in the group chat there. And I'm going to go ahead and drop it in the Instagram chat. 1 second.
That's right, Art World. That's right, my team. Jalen Brunson, shout out to you.
Oh,
Shout out to Kat. Mikal Bridges.
no, we're not shouting them out because they shout out to them parlay killers. Anyway, all right. Can't play
Who
ball.
got against my Knicks?
I parlay killers can't play ball worth a damn. With that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. We will see y'all. But before we go, we'll go ahead and leave you with a quick hit of that Drew Sidora.
I ain't gonna be the one who's in love. You must be Delulu.
That's my sheet.
Kelly and Shamia seem to have a newfound friendship, which has been fun to watch. However, they on the after show said that their song for you will be called Bustin' It for Some Beats, Busting It Down for Some Beats, after the alleged text message that was sent that you have said is not true.
Buzzing it down for the beats. Buzz it down for the street. Hey.
So I wanted to ask you, what would be your song for Shamia and Kelly? Oh God. Okay, good.
Hey.
Hey, no.
Hey.
Drew Sidora, you are off glass. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm joking. I'm joking.